Hello and welcome back to Runner's Fortune, Ripped from the World. And as always, we have got Lizard, who is playing Xreet, Carrie playing Jake, Maruti, excuse me. We have Jamie playing Rowan, and we have Lena from Lena's Lovely Locks. Do check out her channel, playing Ari. And as always, I am your Dungeon Master for this evening. Welcome back, everyone.
Woo!
Yay! Whoa.
Does anybody have any announcements or anything for today?
No.
Alrighty. Well then, we will jump right into our recap. So, where we last left our adventurers, you all had arrived at Bald Peak, and you found that there was an abandoned military fort up on top. You did also find that it is inhabited by a drake, to your utmost fears. Well, the drake went out to do some hunting, so you did a little bit of scouting around. You set up a nice little trap for it, and when it returned, battle ensued. And you all, overall, quite handedly defeated and slayed the drake. Much to Ploris's amazement, you didn't even have to use the cannon that was there. Well, I mean, you used it, but he didn't hit, so, you know.
Yeah. Damn you, Ploris. We gave you one job.
You had one job.
Knew I couldn't trust him.
Hi, Ori.
Sorry for this brief interruption. Brought to you by my dog.
And we ended with you all cracking open one of the kegs and thoroughly enjoying yourselves. And you all had a level up, as you've remembered today.
Yep.
You're all level 3 now, which is great. So let's see. I would like everybody to make a physicality check, please.
A physicality check.
Yeah,
okay.
We're going to find out how sloshed everybody is.
Oh no.
This will be interesting.
It's a D20, right?
Correct.
Yeah, all right.
I tried to drop my dice. They tried to run away. That's not a good start to the day. but I rolled a nat 20.
Let's go.
6.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maruti?
22.
Alright, does not hold her like
10 and a 22. All right. So, Ari, you are currently unconscious.
Uh-oh.
You have drank and you are passed out.
Oh no.
Xreet, you're on the verge of also passing out. You are quite sloshed. You are incapable of walking.
It's spinning.
I'm going to poke them both with the back end of my large holy symbol. Yeah, right there.
Dude.
Maruti, you are mildly buzzed. And Rowan, you think you just had alcohol. You think there was alcohol in that. It tasted good. You enjoyed it.
Yeah! More!
You're over here going, gosh, you lightweights.
Yeah. Come on, y'all.
I thought I taught you better than this.
I'm the bartender. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, leave it to the bartender and the stoner pizza delivery boy.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, those of you that are so coherent, what are the two of you doing right now? Anything in particular, or are you all just going to settle in for the night?
I mean, we're kind of locked in here because there's a body in the way, right?
Well, I mean, you could clamber over it.
Okay. That sounds like way too much effort.
Just not this day.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, peeking around and seeing what's in the area. You know, we got our quick glance, but we didn't actually really look around much.
The two of you that are still conscious are going to look around, and the other two are just going to lie there.
Sleep it off. I mean, I guess I'll start off by getting them some water and something to eat.
Wow.
You are unable to rouse Ari.
Okay, well, I will give it to X-Treat. Here, you should probably not get that bad.
I don't want to eat this.
It's cheese. It's good.
Oh, cheese.
Eat the cheese.
You don't want cheese?
I want pizza.
Don't think we
You want
deliver here.
pizza?
We don't deliver here.
It's out of the range.
What about a burger?
Burger. Drool.
French fries.
Dragon burger.
Yeah.
Drake burger.
Yeah, we could make Drake burger.
Double patty, extra cheese, please.
From the one who didn't just want to eat cheese.
Melted cheese only.
All right, so you carve off some of the meat from the drake and kind of mince and mash it up some to make some patties and cook them off. After a little while, Ari, you do regain consciousness.
Oh.
Drink water.
happened? Navi, what are you doing?
No, what is your cat doing?
I don't honestly know. I just see the curtains fluttering. I am concerned. I might have to go
Cat?
chase her off. I'm afraid she's trying to climb in. Sorry, choto matane.
Hi.
Navi, what are you up to? Yeah, that's what happened.
Bed. Meow.
Why is that always their answer? What are
Right?
you doing?
Oh wait.
Just hear the cat yelling. Oh my gosh.
She got stuck to the curtain. Sorry. She was trying to get off. And then Ori was not helpful.
I'm sure she wasn't.
Sorry, continue. I'm over in the corner just rousing from being passed out drunk. Water.
Here, you can have mine. Pores.
Are you sure she doesn't want catnip tea?
Oh yeah, catnip tea.
I was gonna say, did you pour it for me into a cup or did you pour it on me? Here you go, here's some water.
I just poured it. I was just trying to help. I don't know where it went.
Oh no.
So in other words, yes, just poured it on you.
Blah blah blah.
Did it help?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna now kind of just probably blow bubbles.
So a little while later, you're able to, Maruti, you make some passable Drake burgers
Yeah.
with plenty of extra melted cheese,
Yeah.
slapped on a couple pieces of bread.
Stalish bread. Sorry.
Yeah.
As long as it's not moldy.
Ignore the penicillin.
Those are the good bits.
So, and you recover slightly enough to be functional.
Okay.
And so you guys are going to explore around a little bit then?
Yes.
Groggily. I'm gonna stay close by to begin with and kind of like increase my radius. She's like, I'll just look right here.
Why were we here again? Sent by the Oracle?
Yeah, to create.
Yeah,
like,
to set up a place for the rebels to exist.
like a safe haven for people who were on the run from the government.
Mhm.
This seems
Yes.
as good a place as any.
Yep. As long as there's no more traps or anything.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, how can we maintain the illusion that this Drake still lives here to keep people away that we don't want?
Or we could just cut its head off and put it on the wall.
Yeah,
We're
true.
scary enough we beat a Drake when this asshole here didn't think we could. Yeah, we're scary.
I like that idea. We cut its head off and like taxidermy it and hang it above the front gate.
Do any of
Yes.
us have the skill to do a taxidermy?
I don't know, what does that come from?
I would
Crafting.
allow for a nature or crafting or survival check.
Well, my survival is a 3.
I have 5 nature.
I have a 6 nature, but I feel bad for already impaling its butthole, so I don't want any part of this.
God, it's fine. I'll do
I mean, it's already dead. It's not like it's gonna feel it as we cut off its head and hang it.
I'll do it.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh no.
Can we assist at all?
Yes.
All right.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
You have Lux, remember?
I do, but I already used 3 out of my 4 lucks, and I don't know if I want to, like, how important this is.
I mean,
We could hang a really.
Do we need to taxidermy it, or can we just stick it up on the guardhouse and like the flesh falling from its face is just gonna
Well,
have
and there's also, with the rest of the caravan coming and tomorrow, any number of them could help or potentially have the skills to do it.
True.
That's true.
If you didn't want to tackle it yourselves.
Maybe we should wait for more skilled people to.
Liz, you're really quiet sometimes. It's like in and out.
Yeah, I was just noticing that too.
The other setting does. This is conversation, isn't it?
It's also having a hard time, like, staying upright. Is that better?
I check.
I think so.
We'll let
Okay.
you know if it starts to go wonky again.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Yeah. So you're gonna wait on the Drake until the caravan arrives?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess we just kind of start exploring, or do we just want to chill for the night?
Probably explore
probably
just to
going
make
to
sure there's
just, like,
nothing else.
Because, like, as much as I would probably want to explore, just waking up from being passed out drunk, probably just gonna sleep it off. I have a feeling I'm not going to feel well enough to explore. Just saying.
Same.
Makes
Fair
sense.
enough.
Droopy fox ears.
So let's set up
All
camp.
right. Yeah.
There seems to be plenty of tents.
There is. In various states of repair or being broken down. But yes, there's plenty of tents for you to be able to sleep in.
Cool. I guess we all just pass out.
All right. Everybody regain all health points, all power points, all lux.
Done and done. Passed out snoring on the
Resets
ground.
this, right?
What?
Does that reset this?
No,
Okay. All right.
you keep those until you fill up all the green and all the red.
Yes.
I gotta step away for half a second. I'll be really quick, but I'll be close by so we can continue and I'll just be listening. I just gotta fuss with the pets.
Fair enough.
All right. So you all wake up as the light begins to, as the light crests the top of the wall. And you all feel refreshed. Arya and Extreet, you are quite hungover,
Oh,
but passable.
my head hurts. Ugh.
Here, drink some water.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pull this holy relic out. Check it out more.
Okay.
Maybe put it in the sun.
As you do, it actually reflects and glows from the sun.
Ah, nice. I'm gonna rub it.
It feels warm and pleasant in your hands.
Ah, this is nice.
I want to start meandering.
All right. Well, so you guys have explored the storeroom over there, or at least Maruti did.
Hastily.
Yes. Did you want to go in through the animal pen or into the building in the middle?
Where's the animal pen?
Right up at the top.
I'm gonna go over there too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good spot.
Okay. So you all head on over there, and the animal pen itself is empty, but inside the first room is animal carcasses and bones just scattered. This is obviously where the drake has been bringing its prey that it has been eating.
Gross. I'm gonna search through the carcasses.
Okay. You find a lot of animal pieces and bones, but nothing else remarkable.
All right.
And around the edge of the room, there's nothing remarkable.
No, just some gore-stained hay and some general animal management equipment.
Okay.
But there is a door there that you could go on into.
Heck yeah.
All right. So you go in there, and you are in a further interior stable. This definitely looks like the place where they would have kept horses, especially. There are none in here currently.
All the horses were breakfast.
Yeah, probably.
Or ridden out in the flight from here when it was abandoned for the Drake.
Yeah, that could be.
That's
But there's nothing
assuming
here now.
anything made it out.
I mean, we haven't seen human bones anywhere, right?
No, you have not.
Okay.
Is there any like horse gear anywhere? Any like tacks or saddles or even scraps of leather?
There is. There's no saddles, but there are bridles and leads, as well as, yes, a good bit of just leather, general leather,
Okay.
of varying hardnesses.
That's just basic, though, yeah?
Correct.
I'm not sure if that's really worth collecting, because...
Nah. There's no, like, chests or anything, though?
No, not in here.
Alright. So I kind of want to come over, like, to this place over here, so up... and go up these stairs.
Okay.
Up to the little hut up top the stairs. Do you think I should screen share this?
Yeah, we can do that. I can do it.
You can do it? Okay.
Yep.
In case anyone cares. Okay. Yeah, come out here and come up these stairs, and then up to this place up here.
All right, so you head on up there. Is everyone heading over here?
Yes.
We could
I'm
split up if we wanted to, but it's up to y'all.
Well, because I'm probably hungover at this point and not feeling well.
You
You're like, whatever, bro.
do definitely hungover, but functional.
Yes. I might still just cling to Ron and be like, you're going to be my caretaker now.
Okay, here, drink some more water. Okay. So up here.
Yes. So you head on up and you take a look, and this is definitely a little bit of a multi-purpose area for either the garrison to be able to hang out when on watch on the wall, but not necessarily actively on watch, but also a place for gunpowder, cannonballs, as well as there's a whole bunch of arrows, no bows, but this is definitely, it looks like a place where they would have been ready to grab things from to man the walls in a defense.
Okay.
All this space for activities.
Yes.
Okay. And I assume everything kind of along that path there is just regular tents.
That's correct.
If we just peeked in as we were moving along, these are all just tents.
It is, yeah. I mean, there is, in some of them, there's some leftover gear. They left in a hurry. So,
Yeah.
some of them have got some bedrolls. Some of them have got some blankets. There's a couple packs. As you rummage through them, it's general soldier fare, nothing interesting particularly.
Okay.
Things that could be very useful to a camp that's arriving here, but nothing that's remarkable by any means.
With this area over, geez, why are you not working? Over here, if we come over, wander along this top here, is this wooden area here just like a spot for them to stand?
Where at?
Up top?
Oh, yes. Yes, there are 3 smaller cannons up there. But yes, it is an area for them to stand. There's a small, just over waist-high wall there for them to be able to duck down behind. It's a rampart for being defended against, but there's no additional storage there or anything.
Okay. So I guess keep wandering?
Well, there's that whole area in the middle that you haven't looked at yet.
Yeah.
Let's go.
To the middle.
So as we go along, these are they just like kilns or something?
They are. That's exactly what they are.
And that's just a fishing river, pond thing, water storage, whatever.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Furnace.
I was gonna say, is there anywhere to swim? But then realized I might drown. I'm not sure I feel well enough for that at the moment. Though maybe a cold dip would be just the thing to wake me up.
Alright, so yeah, I guess probably into here, checking all the stuff as we go along, like this stuff, just since we're heading that way.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's do it.
Yep. Stripy thing with the red and white thing.
It's a small tarp awning that is over an anvil and a place for some actual forging out of the furnace.
Poke.
I assume it's probably not lit right now.
No, it is not lit right now.
Wait, you mean drakes don't forge things? What? Alright, middle room.
All right. So you arrive at it, and it is locked.
Ah! Rebel.
Can I try and break it down?
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Unless anyone wants to try and lockpick it first.
What skill does... I mean, I actually think that I have some sneaky...
Sleight of hand for anyone that wants to try.
5. I will try. I have a 5.
Okay.
All right.
So, just a d20.
Correct.
Alright. Come on, baby. Here, lick it for me. Make it good luck. 17.
Okay. You are able to pick the lock in just a couple of seconds, and it just...
Nice.
Don't know where I learned that skill, but it's gonna come in handy.
You're like, whoa, how did I do that?
Magic! I
All
swear,
right.
I never knew that skill before. Promise.
Uh-huh. Sure.
That is true.
Although, to be fair, it's not like I ever knew how to swing a frying pan in a manner that would kill someone, so...
So you say.
Shh. It's true.
Most of us
Believe
know
me.
exactly how angry people in the food service industry can get.
I mean, yeah.
I'm sure you.
I don't even work food service anymore, and I still get angry at people.
I'm sure you get. I'm sure that you fantasized about it at some point. So.
Not that I ever really get to use a frying pan anymore, but...
I swear I have never picked a lock in my life.
Alright, we'll believe you.
Anyway.
All right. So, inside, as you look, this is obviously the garrison commander's room. It is, in contrast to the tents, it is richly adorned. You don't see any gold or jewels or anything like that. But there's a nice ornate rug. There's a couple of them, in fact. Tables strewn with maps, as well as a number of things hanging from the wall. You see a bright golden spear sitting on a wall.
Spear?
Spear, yep.
I don't know. I've played enough Minecraft. I know gold doesn't necessarily mean better.
Beneath it, there's a pair of daggers with jewel-encrusted handle sitting on a wooden plaque. There's a full plate armor with a wand clutched in the hand. And then something that catches your eye is a bag sitting on the desk with nothing else around it. It's a little odd that one bag is just sitting there. So
I want to poke it.
It's about this large.
I was gonna say, should we do a check to make sure that nothing here is like spelled to not be stolen?
Yeah, we should check and make sure there's like no traps or magical traps.
Right.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Check for traps.
All right.
Okay.
What skill?
Perception. Unless you're checking
Okay.
for magic, at which point Arcana
I'll check for magic traps.
or spell work.
I'll just do a regular perception check.
I'll walk around.
Well, that was
really
slightly
beat.
rude. You should just walk in.
14 on my spell work check.
Okay.
10 on my perception.
Okay. Neither of you finds anything trapped. Exreet, you do notice that the bag, the pair of daggers, the wand, the suit of armor, the spear, and one of the carpets are giving off magical essence.
Ooh.
There's magic here, boys and girls.
Ooh.
What kind of magic?
Can I tell what kind of magic?
You could do another check on any of these individual items to try to identify them.
Alright, I want to try and identify each of them.
Okay. Which one do you want to start off with?
I could probably help you with at least like one or two of them.
This will
look at-
either be a knowledge spell work or either a knowledge check or a magical work check.
I'm sorry, I'm not Cav. I can't lick things and tell if they're magic.
My knowledge spell work is 7, and my magical work check it would be 4. Or did you say enchanting or just straight magical work?
You can use enchanting.
My enchanting is also 7, so
Okay.
I can do enchanting for some of them too, because I've got at least a 4 now since I added some more in there.
All right.
I could do some of it too.
alright.
Are you two looking together or separately?
Together.
Sure.
And which one first?
Together.
The wand.
Okay.
Doing? You aren't a cat.
Lena, what's happening this time?
I don't know what my dog is doing. She thinks she's a cat.
Is the cat up there?
Yes. No.
Okay, so
Where did Lena go?
oh my gosh.
Lena, you completely disappeared behind the dog for a couple seconds.
Well, she knocked me over. That's what that was. It was a ah. Okay, so I got a 17 plus 4, which would be a non-nat 21.
Perfect.
Am I right?
Yes.
I got 24 on my enchanting check.
You are rude.
Okay.
Quite rude.
So, you are able to identify this as what you would call a shielding wand. And so what it does is it deals lightning electricity damage. And also it comes with 4 charges. You can spend 1 charge as a reaction, as an interrupt, to add 3 to all defenses of a target that last until the end of your next turn.
My brain did not intake any of that. Is there somewhere I can copy paste that from, or can you say
Yes,
it again?
yes, there is.
Okay.
In the drive, there is a file called Weapons Armor Creation.
Oh,
And if you go to the rare W, the second to last tab, you'll see Shielding Wand on the left.
Ooh. I figure that's something. I already have a magic fancy wand. I think, unless anybody else needs a wand, I think Excrete, that would make more sense for you to take that.
That would be awesome, because I have just a regular wand.
Yeah, that was
yeah, I
like,
don't need magic-y stuff. Magic wand? Nah, can't use that.
Okay, so I'll take the wand, and then we should check other things.
okay, let's check the daggers next.
Okay.
That was not nearly as good. I got a 7.
Okay?
21.
Okay. So, you are able to identify these, the daggers. You definitely figure out that they are a matched set, so they are a pair, as Light Flick twin daggers.
Ooh. Who would use daggers?
I tend to use daggers, right?
You do, yeah.
So
Ooh,
which,
those are fancy.
where is this under?
It's in that same file, still in the rare weapons, the rare W, 2 to the right. So it's in the second from the right column, middle row.
Oh, there they are.
Yep.
So both of the daggers have returning. So when you throw them,
Ooh.
once the attack is completed, they will return to your hand.
We know who wants those.
One of them will deal ice damage. The other will deal lightning damage.
Ken has.
I won't use them.
Should we
Better.
I take them?
Can I take that?
Yes, you can take them.
I thought you had already taken
Someone-
them.
I guess that's true. I don't technically need permission. I could just yoink. Like, oh, these look kind of nifty.
Take them.
Don't even tell the rest of us what they are. You just grab them.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
So
have
I'm
our
sure that
blessing.
it wasn't me who determined what they are, since I only got a 7. I think Iskri probably was like, oh, hey, look, it's like flick daggers. And I'm like, yoink.
I don't know what those are, but that sound cool.
Okay. Should we check the spear next, or should we check the armor next?
Check the spear next.
Okay. Non-nat 20.
17.
All right. So the spear, you are able to identify as a lightning spear.
Ooh.
So it also deals lightning damage,
Mm-hmm.
and it comes with 3 charges. You can expend either 1 charge or 6 power to turn a thrown attack with that weapon into a 0-second action.
Nice.
Wow.
All
When
right,
you
do you
do
want them?
that, it does not leave your hand.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It doesn't leave your hand, but you can throw it.
Yep.
So it's like a bolt of lightning essentially extending from the spear.
Yes.
Would you use that, Maruti?
Sure. Yeah. I'll hurl some lightning spear out of my hands.
You'll Zeus it up.
Do not Zeus it up.
Oh, I'm gonna Zeus it up.
Oh no, I'm very concerned.
As long as the lightning is the only part of that. Please don't go around and make babies everywhere.
And transform into swans and
Yeah.
things.
We are not taking care of them. 10 years later, we have a trail of children behind us that we're teaching how to fight.
No, that's definitely anti-Zeus.
I guess that,
Yeah,
well,
he's just whatever, be done with.
sure, but I am not Zeus, and I could find them useful. You get to be a healer, and you can be a rogue.
They're like 4. I don't care.
Hey, one of them might be like 9.
Which
Depends on how soon you start Zeusing it up.
Oh.
Moving on.
What's that, Wizard?
Oh, lightning spear.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is in rare W.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like down on the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna check out the armor next.
Okay. Good. Uh-oh. I'm not a help on this one. I got a 5. Or, no, wait. Yeah, that's wrong. 4.
15.
Yeah, 7 again.
Okay.
Sorry.
So this is a full metal armor, full plate mail, and it is called Plate of Mobility. So it comes with a mobility ×1 modification. So instead of having a 3 square per instead of a 3 square per second penalty, it only has a 2 square per second penalty.
Nice.
But it does have decreased defense, so it only has a 6 defense and resistance instead of a 7. But also, when you are affected by a forced move, you decrease the number of squares you move by half your physicality skill. And this is in the rare armor page.
I kind of figured out your system. A is armor, W means weapon. We're too low level to get anything above rare, so.
Yeah.
Is that something that it's the drain pipe outside? Is
Rowan?
that something you'll use, Rowan?
I mean, I might. Right now I just have leather armor, so.
It's your choice. You can take it if you would like.
Sure, I'll take it. It's not like I'm stealthy anyway.
Sneaky, you are not.
I go clank.
Like,
Even without metal armor, I went clank.
thud. Every step is like whap, whap.
Wow. Okay, now there's the bag, right?
Yep, and a carpet.
And a
Did we
carpet.
check
Oh,
the bag to make sure that it was not? It was that part of the things we checked for traps.
It was, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do the honors, or should I peek in the bag?
I'm happy to. I'm scared, but I'm happy to.
Just pick it up and hand it to Maruti and be like, "Here, what's inside this?"
Rude. I open it immediately.
So you open the bag and there's nothing inside.
Aw.
You don't see anything inside of it.
Okay, should we
Stick my
check
head
it
in.
for magicals in case that it has magicals abilities to hold things?
I am sure we should.
Okay, I will check it for magics. Woo! Non-nat 22.
All right.
Nice.
So you identify this as a bag of holding. It can carry 1,000 pounds inside of it without any external weight.
Wow.
Cool.
Bag of holding out the gate.
Wow.
Who do we want to give it to?
I mean, I did force it upon Maruti, so it would kind of only be fair if we let him keep it. I was like, here, see if there's anything dangerous in it.
Maruthi, would you like to take the bag of holding?
I'll hold this holding.
Sounds good. You should put your hand in and think of cheese.
I was gonna say, is there anything currently in the bag? Is there a way to know? Do you just have to reach inside and feel around and see what's in there?
So the way that a bag of holding works is you put your hand or something, face, appendage, foot, what have you, tail, why not, in,
Full entire body.
and you think about an item or thing. And if that resides in the bag, then it appears in your hand, foot, tail, face, appendage, etc. And if not, then nothing happens.
If there's any
So there's no way to like actually find out what's in there.
You, with a powerful enough check, you might be able to get some information from it, but otherwise, no.
stick your hand in and go, potato.
Stick my head in and think Oreos.
Oh.
Nothing goes into your mouth. I'm sorry.
I am sure they don't have Oreos in this realm
Potatoes!
yet.
Bad.
Yet.
I want some fries.
Had burgers last night. Now we need fries.
All right. Time to check the carpet.
Yep.
Okay.
As you walk over to the carpet and put out your hands to start to feel for the magic, it just rises up and into your hands and hovers there.
Do we have a magic carpet? I can show you the world.
Okay.
How is this? I'm just gonna like try and touch it.
You touch it.
How are you doing that?
I don't know. I'm gonna try and pet it.
It shivers slightly.
Okay. How big is
Are you
it?
gonna try and magic it?
It's 15 feet long by 10 feet wide.
Wow. Okay.
A pretty big one, then.
I'm gonna try talking to it. Hello?
Does not seem to do anything.
Okay.
Climb up.
I will climb onto it.
All right. You are now on top of a carpet that's hovering at about waist level.
I
How's your balance?
don't know. I don't feel good about it. I'm gonna fall.
Can I poke the bottom?
You poke the bottom.
Did you fall?
I don't know.
It keeps you quite stable.
I feel stable. Okay, this is interesting. Someone else try and get on it with me and see how much it holds.
Oh, no. I will throw up if I do.
I hop right up.
All right.
I will also jump on, and I'm gonna drag Ari with me.
Oh my gosh.
You are all now on top of a carpet that is hovering.
I don't
above
need to
your level.
physicality check this.
I figure that Ari has been doing a pretty much cling on the shoulder for the last while. They are we'll say willing, even if unwilling at the moment.
Fair enough.
I'd put up a pretend fight, but I have no energy. I just.
All right, now make this thing move.
Oh God, please no.
Don't vomit on the carpet. It's a pain to clean up.
Back at home, we just toss it out and get a new one.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but back
True.
at home we don't have flying carpets.
Touche.
And these days a carpet is like $100, so heck no, I'm not throwing that out.
Yeah, I don't have $100.
It's holding all of us successfully.
It is. Seems even without any effort.
Should we do a fly to see where the rest of the caravan is? Like how close they are?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
We
let's
could
fly
definitely-
around.
Heck yeah, I want to fly around.
All right. So you just kind of think with your mind of forward, and it begins to drift forward, and through that you're able to maneuver it out of the carefully out of the 5 foot wide door. You all have to shuffle a little bit to try to get into a single line as it kind of rolls up a little and sidles itself out of the doorway. But then once out, it shoots off at quite the pace.
Whoa.
You are
Yeah.
over the wall in a second and cruising forward.
Am I gonna throw up?
Nah, you're okay. So, where are you directing it? What are you doing?
Down the path, I guess.
Well, should we get kind of higher up so we can survey and see if we can see the rest of our caravan peoples?
Seems dangerous.
I mean, we do know that they're along the path. We could just fly along the path. What happens if we all think different things? Does this thing start going crazy?
It stays still. It stops moving.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I mean, we could just try going up a little bit and see what's down the path.
I figured just get some height on us, because, like, to some extent, if you're following the path, we're gonna take a long time to gotta weave and wind and bank and turn and shit. Whereas if we go up, we just go pew.
Yeah, but if we go high enough to not have to follow the path, how high above the mountains would we have to go? Would we even be able to see the road very well? How high are the mountains around us?
Quite high, but you figure you won't need to go that high to be able to see the caravan.
So let's just go up a little bit. And just
Let's go above the tree line, essentially.
just above the tree line and get a
Not that
piece.
there's any trees, as it's bald
Oh,
peak.
yeah.
But sure.
But yes, yeah. So you all raise up a good 50 feet and look out, and you see the caravan just beginning to arrive at the base of Bald Peak.
Fly by.
They're probably about an hour and a half, 2 hour walk up.
We want to go down there and let them know it's safe.
Yeah, let's.
Because I think we told them to wait at the bottom, didn't we?
That's true.
You did.
So let's do that. Let's kind of do like a flyby, be like, it's safe.
Okay. Where's Ploris? Did he go?
Oh, that's
Floris was hanging out at the fort still.
He's sulking
We're just like, we found cool items! See you later, loser!
yeah. He's sulking because he's like, I didn't even get to do any damage to the thing. He's all just like, drinking. He's like, I'm
I
sad.
wasn't to help.
I was useless.
He's pouting in a corner somewhere. That's what we're gonna tell Santrano when we get down the mountain.
Just got like anime gloom lines. Like Rock sitting in the corner.
Yes.
I'll stay with Flores so that he's not alone, or he can come with us.
I mean, if we're flying on a magic carpet, I can't assume it's gonna take us that long to get down the mountain.
Yeah, we're just
No,
gonna
with
fly.
the
Can't get off
speed that
this
it
train.
got you up here, you think you'll probably be down the mountain in 2 to 3 minutes?
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
He was useless anyway.
I've got to tell you, Santrano, I'm leaving a 1-star review on Flores.
Can't even shoot a drake, a large, immobile drake with a cannon.
He couldn't hit it. It was right in front of him.
I would leave a 0-star review if that was possible. I promise I'm not a Karen. He was just that bad.
Yes, you put the magic caster on the cannon.
He told us he could shoot it.
He did shoot it. He never said he could hit the broadside of a barn. You just asked, can you shoot a cannon? He said, yes. And he shot a cannon.
Fine.
Okay, well.
He didn't hit us.
I will leave him
He
a
did
1-star
exactly and
review.
only what was advertised.
How rude.
So 3-star review because he's average.
Thank you.
All right.
Trumpet.
Shall we head down the mountain then?
Yeah.
Alright, down the mountain.
Down the mountain.
All right. Just a couple minutes later, hair just wind streaked backwards.
Tail swishing behind me.
You are now cruising over the caravan.
How many miles per hour would you say we're going?
I'd say you're going about 45.
Okay, so it's not
Not quite.
speed.
No.
If I were a dog, I'd be.
I mean, you're a fox. It's close.
Maybe
We're not stripping the skin off your faces like in a certain Disney movie.
Yeah.
At
Fair
Mach
enough.
7.
All right. I guess we should find Santrano in this caravan.
Yeah.
He's easy to spot. He is at the front, just starting to give directions for everybody to, spread out and start to set up and wait for word from you.
Hi, Santrano.
So are you just circling above him, or are you landing?
I suppose we should at least get lower to the ground and hover in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
Is that a magic carpet?
Yes.
We found it on the floor.
I haven't
Nice.
seen one of those in, well, ever, actually. I haven't read about one of those in, I think my father had one in
Wow,
some
you're
dusty storeroom somewhere.
mine. Hands off.
What?
Spec. I expect you to accept it. Mine.
Anything that we should know about this magic carpet?
I mean, I don't know much about it. It's not like they're just lying around.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Lucky us then. If I lick it, I'm claiming it as mine.
Hey, I'm the fox. I should be the one looking things to claim them. Yeah. I wriggle
Anyway,
to mark it with my fur.
So, what's the verdict up top? I mean, I'm guessing, as you've got a magic carpet, that there was no Drake. It's wonderful.
Force
we killed
the
it.
Drake single-handedly.
You did.
Forced it.
There is a minor problem with that, though. It's stuck in the door.
The Drake is stuck in the door or dead?
Yes.
Well, stuck dead in the door.
I really? You
Yes,
did it?
yes.
I slammed
Yes.
it down on top of it, and then we came at it, and we were like, pew, 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 and now it's dead. And now it's stuck. And it's dead and it's stuck.
And we also went kaboom! And I also went kaboom.
And also, Plurus gets 2 stars. He was not very
Poor
helpful.
Sandrano is probably so confused right now.
I want chicken fingers.
I'm sorry, all you can have is Drake fingers.
No.
I mean, like I said, if there was any 4 that was going to be able to pull it off, it was going to be the 4 of you. But to kill a Drake is, I'm shocked. I'm astonished. I don't know what to say other than, wow, well done. Congratulations.
You should train all of your men how to shoot cannons.
I mean, there are several cannons up here, so you are definitely going to want to at least pick a couple to practice and learn if you have
The cannons, are they operational still?
Well, I mean, poor shot one.
You're
He
at it.
missed, but
At
We,
least that makes
explode, so we're going to assume so, yes.
That's, and they had gunpowder?
Yes.
Yep.
Plenty of gunpowder.
There's also plenty of cannonballs. There's also a nice wall around this place.
It's very cozy.
We haven't been able to, well, I mean, whatever gunpowder is there is probably some of the last in existence.
Well, that's disappointing.
It's relics from the last age. We don't know how to make it.
Well, maybe if we look around enough, we can find something in there that'll tell us how.
Recipe! Don't judge me.
I will say, though, there is a lot of, dead animal bones and stuff that we'll have to clean up
Yes,
to make the place, livable. But there's lots of tents already. There's
Needs a good sweep.
a lot of space. I think that it'll be really useful for us.
There's even water that I don't think we checked, but we should check to see if it's clean. But there's water.
And booze.
Yes.
I think most of the food there is probably not good anymore, but I don't know.
alright.
We didn't necessarily spend a lot of time checking.
I had some. It was fine.
Is Maruti slightly green right now?
Maruti is not.
Well, maybe some of the food is fine.
Either way, it is very cozy, and you will be pleased.
Well then, we'll make our way up as quick as we can. We should be there. We should be up before lunch.
Okay, see you later.
Perfect.
Bye!
Pick
Flies
some
off.
people to help us get the body of the Drake out of the doorway.
Yes, we will. We'll make sure that gets moved. Absolutely.
Otherwise, people can't get in. I think that's the only way we found in.
So you all take off flying back up again?
Yes. Well, can we, real quick, I would like to propose that we just make sure no one's following.
I guess that's a fair point. Take a quick couple minutes to fly back behind the caravan and just see if we're being trailed.
Good idea.
That is logical. Good call.
All
Good and
right.
smart.
So you take off at a good clip, heading back the way they came, and you see that they were doing a good job of covering up the tracks from the wagon ruts. And as you're cruising along, it's definitely not noticeable that a group of people walked through here at your pace. Could a tracker probably track them still? Absolutely. But there's no immediate direct signs of it.
Okay.
And as you fly along, you also don't see any signs of any other sentient beings following them.
Can we do a quick perception check just to make sure?
Absolutely.
Well, that was rude. 7.
You do not see anyone following.
Cool.
All right.
All right, well, let's turn this whip around and head back to camp.
Sounds good.
Home base? What are we
Sounds
calling this
good.
place?
That is
Very
a good.
glad.
Drakesbane?
Loris is
I like it.
folly.
I like that one.
What was
What
that?
was
word?
it?
Loris is folly.
I don't know if Flores will like that very much.
What's he gonna do? Shoot us with a cannon?
You could call it Fort Cannon.
Drake's Fall. Drake's.
I like that one. We could do Drake's Folly instead of Floris's.
I'm fine with
Whatever we're calling it. Let's head back there.
All right. So you all fly on back. It takes you another half an hour or so, because you flew out a good bit, making sure no one was following. And you arrive back as the caravan's about halfway up the mountain. It definitely looks like they've put on a spurt of speed to know that there's something up here that they could rest at in what they believe to be safety for a while.
That's fair.
Hmm.
What are you all doing in the next half an hour or so before the caravan arrives?
Should we?
How well did we check out this storehouse?
Hastily. Extremely hastily.
Maybe we're
quite
checking
quickly.
out. See what kind of supplies we have in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
And if someone wants to, we can go check the water and see if it's drinkable.
Yeah, go for a swim.
I'll check the water.
All right. Go ahead and make a survival or a knowledge check on the water. And who else checking the storeroom?
I'll check the storeroom.
Can I
Perception
make
check.
Can I make it a nature check for the water?
Yes. Yep.
17.
All right. So as you're taking a look, it looks to be about 6 or 8 feet deep without actually going in it right now. And you can see that there is an underground spring that is gently bubbling up and is keeping this full.
Wow.
It is acting quite like a well, and you would see no reason why the water here would not be potable. You do see some fish in there, likely from this underground spring.
I might
Is
catch
it
one.
big enough to splash around in? Can I jump in it and just like go wee splash?
It is, yeah. I mean, it's at its widest, it's about 25 feet across, by about 20 feet. So it's it's a good little size.
We haven't found anywhere here that's good for like a bathing house, have we?
No. These are soldiers.
Maybe we
come
need
on.
to make.
I
Yeah, because they're
just look
stinky
at y'all-
men.
I just look at y'all and
Hey,
I
there
go,
could be women in the army.
y'all, but y'all stinky. I look at Fox Noses displeased. Let us bathe.
I don't want to like make the water gross. If we anything, we should grab buckets and get clean that way. But
Ah,
I was gonna see if we could like rig some sort of shower like that has like a pump or something that pumps water out of it and the shower nearby.
we
Hi,
could
Bob the
probably do that
Builder.
later. I mean, I don't have anything in craft. Does anyone have anything in craft?
Yes.
ew.
Then maybe we could, or
I have-
explain to them what we're thinking of and see if someone in the caravan is able to.
That's true. My craft bonus is not very big.
No, I don't have any, so.
Do I find anything? What do I see in the storehouse?
Yes. So, in here there are there's still numerous kegs that you did find before, and there's a lot of grains. There's rice, wheat, a lot of preserved foods, smoked meats, pickles. The grains and rice look like they have been infested by maggots. It's been quite some time. But the pickles and smoked meats still look like they might be doing okay.
Pickles!
So all said and done, as
I'm
you're
gonna
taking an
bring out some
inventory,
pickles.
it looks like you've probably got about 8 crates of edible food.
Not
Okay.
very much.
No.
We're gonna need to find a way to get more food here.
Yeah, probably. Should we eat some pickles while we wait for the group?
Yes.
Yeah, that crunch sounds nice. Crunch.
I'm gonna throw one at you, Rowan. Just
What?
I throw a pickle at you.
It hit you in the face because you didn't know it was coming.
Pickle Rick! Oh no!
You figure that probably 1 crate would be enough to feed the whole camp for a day. So you've got just over a week's worth of rations here.
Huh. I feel like that's a them problem.
We
Yeah.
can teach them how to make Drake bergs.
Yeah. I mean, we could definitely use the Drake to make some, like, food stuff, potentially. And see if anyone, like, hunting, if anyone can go hunting or, gathering.
I mean, off of a 2,000-pound drake, you probably got at least 50% edible, so you're looking at 1,000 pounds of food, of meat. If we say that each person would need 3 pounds of meat a day, yeah, probably got a solid month and a half off of meat from the drake.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm sure they can forage for food. If not, and maybe there's like a overgrown farm or something. I don't know.
Can I find
I
a
mean, we
leather
could-
pouch anywhere?
A leather pouch?
Yeah, or some kind of pouch. One that I can hold some gunpowder in.
Yeah, I mean, there's pouches all over the place. In any number of the tents, there was loose pouches and bags, and in the commander's quarters, there was some pouches there too. Yeah,
Yeah.
plenty.
I'm gonna snag a pouch and fill it up with some gunpowder. Throw it into
Okay.
this bag of holding, since it's rare.
You could just put a whole barrel in there.
Yes, that's true.
How wide's a barrel? Can you fit
I
things
mean-
wider than the bag in the bag?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
So something you should
Yeah.
try too is you could stick your hand in there and think either gunpowder and see if there's anything already, or I don't know if this would work, but you could just think food and see what shows up.
I thought Oreo and nothing came.
Well, that's because there's not Oreos.
Potato.
Might have been too specific.
Hmm.
I don't know. Do we know if food is too vast
Vague.
to actually like do anything?
You do not believe that food would be too vast for it to bring up some sort of food, if it exists in the bag.
Okay.
I'm not thinking about
Well,
food,
maybe
though.
worth trying at some point.
I'm putting this gunpowder barrel in there.
All right. So you grab one of the barrels of gunpowder and you just pull open the bag and it just expands and you just whoop, and you now have a barrel of gunpowder in your
Nice.
bag of holding.
Should probably put it in inventory.
Yep, and I would put it on the storage gear column because that won't affect your total carry weight.
I guess I
Can
didn't
we take a short break so I can go to the bathroom real quick?
No.
No. I got
Yes, absolutely. We can go ahead and take we'll take a short break and be back in just a little bit. Hello and welcome back. So you all had found some new magical items. And anything in particular that you're doing over the next so you did some searching at the storeroom, found a little bit more food, and found that the water here should be potable. The camp arrives, and between everybody, you're all able to move the Drake out of the doorway, out of the gate, and they set to breaking it down and setting it into usable parts and preparing it for preservation.
Keep the head mounted on the wall.
They listen to you, and they will work on doing so.
Thank you. Scare away our enemies.
Hopefully nobody will ever even find us up here, but were they to do so?
Yeah, I'm too pessimistic and paranoid for that.
Fair.
So, what do you want to do during the rest of the day while this is happening?
How well did we explore the church thing?
You feel like you explored it fairly well.
Okay, there's nothing here we feel like we haven't really explored.
No, not in particular.
I guess I'll go talk to Sodrano maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
I'm going to practice sneaking up on people. I realize I'm sneaky. I'm going to practice. Yours is probably the better idea than scaring people.
You could do both. You could sneak up on Sandrano.
You could sneak up on Ploris over and over again.
Or Simius. Sneak up on Simius a couple times. Just be like, boo!
Yes.
All right, so you meet up with Sandrano. He's resting, just leaning against the wall on the outside. He definitely looks better than the last time you saw him, but very worn out.
You should give him a cheeseburger.
A Drake burger.
Here's a burger. It has cheese. You look like you need a pick-me-up.
Oh, thank you. Thank you all. And that Drake is no joke. The books don't do them justice.
Teamwork. Apparently we make
There's nothing.
I can see that. You are each of you is beyond what any of us mere mortals are capable of. So, impressive. Very impressive.
We're demigods. Yep. That explains it.
I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest.
How do you think we got so powerful?
I couldn't say. Maybe it's something about you coming from this other world of yours that has given you these extra powers. I don't know.
I've always wondered if our world had magic. It's just not super usable, so it kind of stores in our bodies or something weird.
It's very possible. Do you not have magic in your world?
Debatable.
Not really. It depends on who you ask, but it's not really super visible.
Only on TV.
And seeing as one of you is was a fortune teller, oracle,
As a clairvoyant.
clairvoyant.
I think it just might portray differently in our world. It's more subtle, I would say. Now, other people would disagree with me, but yeah, I've always been the opinion our magic from our world is more along the lines of prayer, I guess. You want something hard enough and you're able to manifest it. Sort of.
I
But
see.
that's about the extent.
So no fireballs.
No.
No
No fireballs.
Valorant.
Well, I must apologize. When I invited you to join us, I thought that we would be doing you as much of a service as you would be doing to us, if not more so, giving you a place to sleep and a group. But no, you are so far past that I mean, of course you're welcome to stay. I'm not asking you to leave by any means, but I also couldn't ask you to stay. Your roles must be greater than this little camp in this kingdom. You may be the ones to shepherd in the next age, to actually bring this age to life.
Yeah, we don't really know what we're doing, though.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, I leave any perceived debt you may have to us completely and utterly fulfilled. We, like I said, I'm not asking you to leave, but I also want to ask you to stay, if that's not your desire.
We'll just see where our path takes us, I think, and go from there. I mean, we would still like to support you and help you, but it's hard to say where our path might verge at this point. So,
What is your next step? Where to next for the great adventurers?
that is the question, isn't it?
That is a very good idea. Question. Yeah, who freaking knows?
Got any other problems we can solve?
Oh, plenty of those. I mean, I must say there are plenty. I don't know how. What do you want? What are you looking for? What do you
Side quest.
side quests? Well, I would I would certainly check in at the guild hall for those.
Where's the nearest guild hall?
Probably back at the town I sent you to last.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
You're more of a main quest kind of guy, huh?
I'm a little out of touch with the side quests going on right now. I've got these people, and I have my goals, and if those goals are something that align with you, then, well, certainly I would be. I will happily fill you in on anything.
How can we help cure you of this mark that you have?
As far as I know, there is no cure. Once you have been stricken by the spell plague, you are marked for life. But I appreciate it.
Well, if there was something that we could help you with, what would it be?
Well, I aim to take the throne. Or to at least oust the current ruling party.
All right. We're on it.
And
Let's go kill him.
Calm down, let him finish talking, Ari.
I want these people, I see gestures to the whole camp, to be able to return to their homes. I want them to have homes to go back to.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not saying I need to be king by any means, but
Well, let's kill him.
Well, I think maybe we could, if you point us in the correct direction, we can at least check it out. See what's up. Question, if we come across people who wish to join us, do you want us to be able to bring them here? Is there space, or would that be too much?
no, with the size of this place, we've got plenty of space for another few hundred people.
Okay. Well, we'll be careful who we tell about where we are, but I think it's a good idea to maybe get more allies while we're out.
I would agree with that.
Especially if we can find some like guards or soldiers. Oh, did we ever interrogate the soldiers that we took captive?
They are still in the back of the wagon.
Should we go interrogate them?
If you want to.
I mean, I don't know. Like, just get a lay for them and see if they seem like they would run away, or what are these guys gonna do? Because, like, it might be helpful to have a couple soldiers on hand that were loyal to our cause, so that we have some people, like, if we were to leave, that could help train up a crew and create kind of a small group to help patrol the exterior and watch for any suspicious activities and stuff, so that these people don't get taken by surprise again. So we could kind of go talk to them and just get a lay for these guys and see if there's any chance of them turning sides. That being said, them having been tied up in the cart for a couple days now is really not a good start.
Well, they also have the magic, like, helmets, right?
I don't remember if they did or not.
They do, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's these guys, yeah.
Yep. That is definitely in part why you haven't done anything with them up to this point, as you're ready for them to go squishy-headed if you did too much.
Yeah.
What ended up making them get squished the last time? I don't remember what like triggered that.
Making them doubt.
Yes, it was the soldier doubting and saying that you might be right, and then his head went squishy.
I just feel like we should at least decide what to do with them, if anything, because to some extent, just leaving them tied up is probably not the answer.
Agreed.
It's just
Yeah.
like, at this point, what do we do?
Try to get the helmets off.
I mean, Floris is a magic user, right? Is there any way he could help us? I don't know if he's any better with like enchanting or anything. We could see if anyone here is good with enchanting, because we haven't really asked around to see if that's like a skill someone has.
Also, just let him go.
Not from here. I'd be concerned that they would bring people back this way.
We could take them off on the magic carpet and drop them in a river somewhere.
I was
Just on
going
a
to let
random
them go
road.
and see where they go.
Follow them. But then we'd have to be willing to kill them before they got where they were going. Because we don't want them to give away the location.
I mean, we could blindfold them and take them somewhere random, but they might be able to lead them from where we were before, so it's hard to say.
I mean, we could at least go talk to them briefly, get an idea for their general rank. Are any of these people higher up in the military, or are they pretty much just peons? Two, if they know anything about their leader and why he came back to life. Three, if they actually know where they are. Because if they have no clue where they are, if they've gotten lost in the wilderness and we were to just, magic carpet them somewhere else, we could just let them go and just say it's not worth our time, but at least get some basic knowledge, see if they have any information.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Any other thoughts?
I mean, I definitely want to try and get the helmets off of them.
Okay, so let's go ask them a couple questions first. And just kind of see if we can get some general knowledge from them. And then we can try to helmet extract.
Well, we should see if anyone here has any enchanting knowledge, because if we've got someone that's any better than us, then they might have a better chance of getting the helmets off than we would.
Fair.
Now, we may not find anyone, and at that point, I think that we can go ahead and try, but we might as well ask around real quick.
Okay, let's ask around.
Okay. We ask around to see if anyone has any enchanting knowledge, including Floris and Artemius and Sandrano.
Nobody, including Floris, Artemius, and Sandrano, have any enchanting knowledge.
Or like magic work or anything.
I mean, Floris has a basic understanding of how spells work, but his skill does not lie in permanent spells.
Okay.
What if I put the bag of holding over their head and also put my hand in it and thought of the collar,
The helmet?
the helmet?
Oh dear.
It could either go really well or really bad. Just note that people do suffocate inside if they.
Interesting.
That concerns me.
Me too.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Hey, only
So-
do no, so if he dies, we at least can question the other guy.
All right.
Win.
So you put the bag over one of his heads, over one of their heads. You put your hand in, and you think about the helmet. There's now a helmet in your hand. What do you do at this point?
I'm gonna take the helmet out.
So you take the helmet out, leaving his head in the bag?
For now.
Okay.
Because like,
You're not
I
holding
feel
a
something
helmet.
on my hand. I want to see what's in my hand.
You're now holding a helmet in your hand.
Is there a head in the helmet?
There is not.
Now I'm going to take the bag off.
Okay.
I think you should break the helmet first.
It's too late. I didn't think that far.
I take the helmet and I try to break it.
Okay. You slam it against a rock and nothing happens.
What
That
happens to
vibration?
the soldier at this point?
He's standing there, blinking, looking around wide-eyed.
How do you feel?
Where am I?
No questions. How do you feel?
Somewhere far away in a distant land.
Confused. That's how I feel.
Confused how? Confused like questioning your loyalty, or confused like confused?
Confused like confused?
You remember your name?
Yes. I remember
Okay.
my name.
What's your name?
Zelon.
All right, Zelon.
Purple.
Where are you from, Zelon?
I'm from the kingdom of Exe. Where?
Do you remember anything since you put the helmet on?
No?
Do you remember us taking you? Do you know who we are?
No idea who you are. Who are you? Where am I? What's going on?
Okay, hold on real
What?
quick.
What?
Do you remember joining the army? Like, did you join the army on purpose?
Yes. Well, I was conscripted.
What was the last
Okay.
place you remember?
The last place I remember?
Yes.
The barracks of the capital city, where I got outfitted.
Was this shortly after you were conscripted?
Yeah, a couple hours.
And they handed you a helmet and then you remember nothing?
Yeah.
Do the other guy!
What year? What year did you get conscripted in?
Year 4 of the prime calendar.
I'm
What
gonna
year?
ask. Yeah, I'm gonna ask like anybody else who's nearby. Like, what year is it now?
They give you a strange look, but then remember who you are and shut up. And
Oh, these are the freaks that killed the Drake. Better not piss them off.
Real sleepy.
it's year 7 on the prime calendar.
Aha!
It's what? Year 7? No, it's not. Yes, it is. But it can't be.
You lost 3 years of your life, sir. Do you have loyalty for your kingdom?
Salute. Salute.
One more?
Speaking of the curse of dramatic sneezes.
I don't have to ask this time because I can see your nose. It's there this time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Of course I have loyalty to my kingdom. I wouldn't have loyalty to my kingdom.
What
Because
if
they just
people
took 3
back-
years of your life?
Yes, that.
Well, there's got to be some explanation for it, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's a good one.
What do you feel about your commanders coming back from the dead?
My commander came back from the dead?
I don't know if it's your commander, but some guy came back to life after we killed him. I mean,
There's people coming back from the dead?
yes.
Apparently so.
Is there a necromancer loose?
That's a good
King
question.
Sir.
We don't know.
I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm really confused right now.
Okay, let's do the next guy. See if he knows more.
I was a
How
far
many?
and I got the summons and I came and I signed the contract.
Did you read
And-
the contract?
No,
Nobody
I
reads
can't
anything
read.
before they sign.
I'm illiterate.
Yeah.
I scribbled something on the line. I don't. They told me to sign there, so I
Okay, I'm
We need a
sorry,
lawyer
sir.
who's coming to his defense.
This must be very confusing.
I'm really
I can
confused right now.
understand. Yeah, it's.
Are you
I
hungry?
understand your confusion.
Would you like
You know, this is all very, very strange. We're confused too, but I just want you to know that you're not alone, and we're gonna help you figure this out. Okay?
I'm not alone.
Sure.
Oh,
No, we're right here.
And these
Are you
other
right?
guys.
Burger? Are you
What-
hungry? Would you like a Drake burger?
What about my wife? Is she still alive?
I don't know.
My sons, are they okay? Is my family okay?
Your guess is
Um,
ours, unfortunately, sir.
Hey guys, I think we found a side quest.
We can help you get back to find that out.
Oh, okay.
In the meantime, why don't you eat something, drink some tea, calm down. We're gonna shove this guy's head in a bag.
Nothing to see here.
How many soldiers were there? There were 3, right?
No, I think
Yes.
it was 2. Was it 3? I thought it was 2. There were 5, and then we killed 2 of them, and then one of them, maybe there
One
was...
got squishied.
Yes, we got squashed.
I don't remember. We'll say there's 3, and maybe one of them turned into 2. I don't know, like some kind of weird reproduction.
One of them had a horse fall on him, but then I healed him.
That was
So-
a different group.
That was the other group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we fought with 2 groups of soldiers. I don't remember. These were the. I don't remember where we found
I
these
think
ones, to be
they're from-
perfectly honest with you.
I thought there were only 2 for some reason, but either way, let's shove his head in a bag.
Where did we find these ones?
Day
When
4,
they
end of day 4.
I think it was when they attacked the village, right? So we came back after seeing the oracle, and then the village had been attacked.
Yes.
Then
The village.
we put the campmen, I guess, but Excrete had put the barrier around the 2 while we went and killed
Nope,
everybody else.
Two soldiers. Well done, Jamie, and note taking.
You're welcome.
Indeed.
Okay, so Maruti's gonna shove this guy's head in a bag.
Head in the bag. Reach in.
Did you grab me the chopstick?
Thinking about a helmet.
It arrives in your hand.
Pull the helmet out.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. No head.
No head, no brain matter. Looks intact.
Bag off the head.
What did you do with the first helmet?
I was trying to smash it.
Yes, you were trying to smash it. The rock has now broken. The helmet is not even scratched.
I think we should
My
put
goodness.
it back in the bag for now.
I was
I
gonna
agree.
say, let's dig a hole and bury it. But you're
All right, I'm gonna stick this helmet that I'm holding in the bag.
All right. And the first helmet?
Yeah, I'll put it in the bag too.
Okay. Ah,
Sir, what year is it?
good day, everyone. I do seem to be bound.
What year is it, sir?
What's here? What
Yes.
kind of question is that?
But just answer the question.
Why, it's the 3rd year on the prime calendar.
No, it's not.
Oh, you're even more off than the other guy.
What do you mean?
It's year 7. You have lost 4 years of your life to the army.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Don't
No, it
question.
is absolutely year 3.
I'm gonna intimidate him.
I'm gonna look
All
at the
right,
other
go
guy.
ahead.
Hey, clue this guy in.
He's sitting there rocking back and forth a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna brew.
Somebody needs to get these guys a therapist.
Ideas.
I'm gonna brew these guys up some cups of catnip tea and help them calm down a little bit.
See, I was gonna say I'm gonna go get them some ale.
That too.
They do need a stiff drink.
I was gonna say, make sure to make another catnip tea for Ari so she doesn't try and steal it.
Okay, third cup of catnip tea.
Here,
coming.
Thank you.
Fox lady.
We met a family.
So,
No.
Who are you?
My name is Xreet.
I'm Rudy.
Great.
I'm Rowan.
Uh-huh.
See? Our names mean nothing. We
Exactly. That doesn't tell me much about who you are.
We're,
I
That's what
mean,
your
we
name's
don't
are.
really know either.
we're a group of people who deemed to rescue you from your captors. Your captors
Ah.
being the army
You
because
rescued me from my captors.
yes,
Why am I still tied up?
because we aren't quite certain if you are a good person or not.
But
We
you
don't-
rescued me from my captors. Who captured
What'd you get your mom for Mother's Day?
That is quite rude, sir. My mother has been dead for 23 years.
27.
Wow,
now.
you're
Sorry.
old.
You, sir, are a prime asshole.
You're not wrong.
Can you tell us what happened before you were conscripted into the army? If you were conscripted into the army?
I volunteered, thank you very much. I didn't need to do any conscription. Bah.
Did you read
Those
your
that
contract?
waited for the conscription are just... not worth my time. What?
Do we need to push him up the mountain?
I don't know, I'm pointing at the other guy and I'm trying to hide it. I'm like, that guy that's over there rocking.
What? He was a conscription boy?
Yes.
Bah.
Be nice.
He
He's
had a
been traumatized.
family.
He's been traumatized. Be nice.
It is year 7. He had a family that he hasn't seen for 3 years and doesn't know if they're alive. You, sir, are the asshole here. I'm going to intimidate him as I do this.
Go ahead.
17.
Okay. He definitely pales as you are looming over him now.
I am very scary.
I continue.
Ow.
Ooh.
Okay, what position did you make in the army? Are you what is your role? Do you lead other men?
I was a corporal, thank you.
So you do
Do
lead
you
other
remember your time in the army?
Would you also like a Drake burger? Yes.
No, I
It's a form of therapy.
don't remember my time in the army. I mean, I remember up until the new armor was given to us.
What were you told about the new armor?
Well, that
Did
it was...
you read the contract?
what contract are you talking about?
The other guy told us there was a contract he had to sign.
Yeah, because he had to get conscripted.
I guess that's fair.
I didn't have any kind of contract.
Okay, well, did they tell you anything about this armor?
It's better protection, lighter weight.
And did you know that it will also squash your head if you decide that you are no longer loyal to the Empire Kingdom?
No, that's preposterous.
You would think so until you saw a man go.
Do you want to try it out? I'm going to pull one of the helmets back out of the bag.
You can call her bluff.
Not really.
We tried to help some other men like you, and one of them started to see our side of things, and then his head got squished like a melon, and it was.
So what you're saying is I just have to make sure I don't see your side and my head won't get squished?
That's not.
No, because if you're wearing the helmet, you won't remember any of it.
I see.
I mean, but what
Yes.
kind of really want to follow a kingdom that outfits you with like a helmet that would squash your brain?
I'm not saying I believe you, but I'm also not saying I disbelieve of being willing to test it.
Okay, I'll put the helmet back in the bag.
Do you
But-
do you know anything about this contract? Do you know anyone else in the army to have signed a contract?
I mean, contract is common for the conscriptioners. Notes their pay, how long they have to serve. Simple stuff.
Why are you so loyal?
Why shouldn't I be loyal?
Because there's necromancy about.
Can't say I've seen any of it.
Are you sure?
You also don't
What?
remember the last 4 years.
Just because you say that it is year 7 does not mean it is year 7, or that it's been 4 years that I don't remember.
Turns to anyone nearby. Hey, what year is it?
It's 7 on the prime calendar, just as it was when I told you 10 minutes ago.
This guy doesn't believe you.
Oh. Poor Halfwit. I beg your pardon. It's year 7, mate. I don't believe you. Poor Halfwit.
Can I try a charisma check to help convince him?
Or maybe I should, because I'm the one with like the sexiness.
Yeah, I could. I mean, technically mine is all in intimidate, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to like scare the crap out of him.
True.
While they're doing this, I would like to go and ask around and see if anybody has any like newspapers or anything that would have like a date on it.
None of them do.
Hmm.
They've been out of touch for too long.
Okay.
Are there even newspapers in this day and age?
Pamphlets, leaflets, flyers, etc.
Contracts.
There are plenty of things plenty of documents that could house the date. They don't have any.
That's fair.
Okay, you want to see if you can convince this guy?
Yeah. Look, bruh. What is 8 plus 16? I feel like I should know this.
24.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 24 to intimidate.
I
just gotta tell you, I mean, I wish it wasn't true, but everyone here knows it's year 7. You and this guy are the only one who don't. Intense eye stare.
And we definitely
see.
saw somebody come back to life in the army.
That too.
As a leader. We definitely saw him come across an unfortunate accident of sorts.
Yeah.
That we
Captain Lenar. We saw him die, and then we saw him again later, and heard people talking about him later.
Captain Lenar.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
What do you know of him?
Well, he's one of my field officers.
No longer. No, he's a
Yeah,
dead.
well,
Come back
we
to
saw him die. Good and dead. Completely dead.
and
And
then
then he was back.
he re-alived.
You're sure?
Yep.
Well, you all haven't seen him.
I guess that's true.
You've just been told.
This guy doesn't need to know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but he's asking, and we're like, yeah.
Fair enough. Just reminding you all.
Yeah, we just know that people were talking about him, right? But
Correct. And that you've been told that he was alive 2 days ago, which was definitely days after he was dead. So
Oh, we saw it.
I see. I'm not quite sure what to make of this.
How long were you in the
Neither
army
were we.
with the new armor?
Well, last I remember was going in for my fitting.
How long were you in the army before you got the new armor?
Mm.
Had you been in the military for a while, or had you
8
just...
years, and proud.
Okay. Did you notice any changes that were happening beyond just the armor? Were there other things that you maybe noticed that were happening that seemed different to you? Like, it couldn't have just been the new armor. Were there other changes? You don't have to necessarily respond. I just want you to ponder on it yourself, because it might take some time to think these things through and see if any of that rings true. I mean, just ponder on it. Let us know if you wish to discuss it further.
Very, very well. So, what is to become of me right now? Am I to remain bound forevermore?
Oh no, we will come up with...
If we let you free, do you hold any harm towards these people here?
I have no idea who these people are. How could I hold harm to them?
They just want to live a quiet life.
Are they... Should I hold desire to harm them?
Not at all.
Are they rebels? Are they opposing army? Are they...
Just people.
Are
No
they
one
traitors to
here
the
wants
crown?
to fight anyone. They just want to live.
Then I hold nothing against them.
Will you stay here, or will you try to flee? Because that probably would be not too wise, since you have no idea where you are. We're pretty far from civilization. I have a feeling you would starve.
Sounds like a fair thing to not run then.
Do I
We
trust...
just are trying ourselves to figure out what is going on here. So we will do our best to keep you informed, and hopefully we can get you back to whatever life you want to live. But for now, we want you to stay here while we do that. Is that
Seriously.
acceptable?
That's... As of right now, that's acceptable.
What
Can
are
I-
you looking to go back to?
I want to check to see if we trust this guy with what he's saying.
Yeah,
ahead.
insight check as well.
Absolutely.
Well, that's
Non-natural 20.
Okay.
yours is much better than mine. Mine was a 7 plus... 11. So, not awful, but not great.
Okay. So, you're not sure specifically whether you trust him, but at the moment you have no reason to doubt him.
Sounds good.
Should we unbind him, or should we find another place to lock him up, or should we at least trust him to just care for himself and not hurt other people?
Why don't we talk
I
to
think we should trust
Sandrano?
him. I think it might not be the worst idea to tell like Sandrano and Artemius and Ploras to keep an eye on these two.
Is the other guy still rocking?
Yes.
I want to go give him a hug real quick.
You
I
should see
should
if
bring
there's
him
like
to
a
plants
stuffed animal.
anyway.
You should see if there's a stuffed animal in your bag of holding that you can give him. Here's a teddy bear.
Reach in the bag of holding. Thinking about stuffed teddy bear.
No luck.
Bummer.
Nothing.
What about just stuffed animal? That might be too specific.
Sorry, too specific.
No, just think stuffed animal. Because
Okay,
maybe there's
fine.
not a teddy bear, but there could be like a rabbit.
No luck.
Soft squishy thing.
Bummer.
you can- Pillow. What about a pillow? Sleeping bag.
Can I just tell him we're gonna see what we can do about finding your family? Will you tell us their names? Like with my hand on his back, like gently trying to
Why don't we
coax him into.
Bring this guy on the carpet.
What about the carpet?
Let's bring the guy on it. Let's go find his family.
Now?
Can't take that long.
I mean, I'd be more likely to want to bring his family here, and I don't want to go back and forth, I guess, because I'd be concerned that, I mean, they might even be here already, to be completely honest with you.
Fair.
So we should figure out their names and ask around and see if anybody knows them before we
Names
just...
and the
Here,
tenant,
get on the carpet, let's go!
Their names and
where they're
yeah,
from. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, my wife's name is Jezza. My sons are Malachi and Ortho.
And what, Ortho?
Ortho, yes.
Let us ask around and see if your family is here. Or if anyone's heard about them, okay? It'll be okay, I promise. We'll figure things out.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go start asking.
I mean, just asking around will take you a little bit of time.
I mean, if I
And
ask
it is
someone
getting towards
nearby.
evening.
Okay. Well, maybe we can wait for the next day or something, but if I see anyone as we're going along, I can ask them.
Okay.
Maybe we untie this guy and we can take him to get some food and stuff and settle in for the evening.
I give him a flower. I go find a flower and give it to him.
Okay.
Is everyone okay with
Thank you.
untying the other guy?
Yeah.
The one who was conscripted?
No, he's already untied, I believe.
Oh, yeah. The other guy. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know either. Like, it makes me uncomfortable. He doesn't seem very happy about the situation, and like, I don't know if we can actually trust him.
I don't want to leave him just like tied up though. That doesn't seem very nice. I don't want to try and feed him either.
We like blockade him or like lock him in somewhere with food and like places.
I guess my suggestion would be to ask Sandrano what he thinks we should do with him, because he and his people are going to be the ones looking after him once we're gone.
Sure.
Good point.
Sandrano, would you like us to drop this man in a river somewhere?
Let me speak to him. He rises to his feet and comes on over with you. As he approaches the man looks up at him, spits at his feet. Traitor child.
Alright, that's it. We're taking him and throwing him in a river.
Wait, don't we want to know more?
Nah, it's good for me.
Oh, I think knowing more would be good, with the backup plan of throwing him in the river.
And that is where we'll end for tonight.
Aw.
With him spitting at Sandrano's feet and calling him a traitor child.
That's rude.
Let's see if she'll let me boop her.
Booped.
Snoot has been booped.
She is a very sleepy pup.